SQL injection is a type of cyber attack that targets web applications that use SQL, structured query language, databases. The goal of an SQL injection attack is to exploit a vulnerability in a web application's code to inject malicious SQL code into the database, often for the purpose of accessing or manipulating sensitive data. SQL injection attacks work by taking advantage of poorly designed web application code that fails to properly sanitize user input. An attacker can submit specially crafted input to an application that can cause the application to execute unintended SQL commands, allowing them to access or manipulate data stored in the database. The consequences of an SQL injection attack can be severe, including data breaches, stolen data, and system compromise. In some cases, SQL injection attacks can also be used to gain unauthorized access to the underlying server or network. To protect against SQL injection attacks, web developers should follow best practices for secure coding, including using parameterized queries and stored procedures to ensure that user input is properly sanitized before being used in SQL statements, limiting access to the database and ensuring that only authorized users have the necessary permissions to perform certain actions, validating user input to ensure that it is in the correct format and meets the application's requirements, regularly updating web applications and database software to ensure that known vulnerabilities are patched. By taking these steps, web developers can help prevent SQL injection attacks and protect the data and systems that rely on their web applications.